When a celebrity gets canceled or has a public meltdown, millions of people can't look away. But this isn't about them, it's about you. The psychology behind why we need celebrities to fail reveals uncomfortable truths about human nature and our relationship with status. Remember when Britney Spears shaved her head? Or the whole world watched as Will Smith slapped Chris Rock at the Oscars. These weren't just news stories. They were global spectacles. We dissected them, numbed them, and debated them for weeks. But why? Why are we so captivated when the people we put on pedestals come crashing down? The answer is a fascinating and slightly dark part of human psychology called Schadenfreude. That's a German word that literally means harm joy. It's the pleasure we derive from someone else's misfortune. And it turns out our brains are practically wired for it, especially when it comes to the rich and famous. To understand this, we first need to look at our relationship with celebrities. We live in a culture that worships success. We see celebrities with their perfect lives, immense wealth and global adoration, and we're told that this is the pinnacle of achievement. They represent a fantasy, a life most of us can only dream of. But this constant exposure to seemingly flawless lives can be exhausting. It creates a huge gap between their reality and ours, and that gap is fertile ground for envy. Envy is a powerful, often hidden emotion. It's that uncomfortable feeling you get when someone else has something you want. Social comparison theory suggests that we're constantly evaluating ourselves by comparing our lives to others. When we compare ourselves to celebrities, we almost always come up short. They're richer, more attractive, more famous. This upward comparison can be damaging to our self-esteem. We start to feel inadequate, like we're not good enough. So, when a celebrity messes up, it's like a pressure valve is released. Their failure closes that gap. It brings them down from their pedestal and makes them seem more human, more like us. Suddenly, their life isn't so perfect after all. They have problems, they make mistakes, they suffer. And in a strange way, that can feel good. It can feel fair. Psychologists call this a benign envy response. It's not that we wish them active harm, but their stumble feels like a cosmic rebalancing of the scales. It validates our own struggles and makes us feel better about our own less glamorous lives. Think about it. When a famous actor is caught in a scandal, the subtext is, see? They're not so perfect. When a pop star has a very public breakdown, it's a reminder that fame and fortune don't buy happiness. These moments of failure humanize them, and in a way they level the playing field. It's a psychological comfort. Their failure is not our failure, and it temporarily distracts us from our own shortcomings. But it goes even deeper than just envy. Our obsession with celebrity downfalls is also tied to our innate sense of justice and morality. We have a deep-seated need to believe the world is a just place, where good people are rewarded and bad people are punished. This is known as the just world hypothesis. When we perceive a celebrity as being undeserving of their fame, or if they act arrogantly or immorally, we feel a sense of injustice. We might think, why do they have everything when they act like that? In these cases, their downfall feels like a form of punishment, a rightful consequence of their actions. It restores our belief in a moral universe. When a celebrity who's famous for being rude gets publicly called out, or a family values politician is caught in a scandal, the public reaction is often a mix of shock and satisfaction. It feels like karma. The Schadenfreude we feel is a confirmation that no one is above the rules. The universe, in its own way, is delivering justice. And this is especially true in the age of social media and cancel culture. The public has become both judge and jury. When a celebrity says or does something problematic, the internet mob can mobilize in an instant. While this can sometimes go too far, the underlying driver is often a desire for accountability. People want to see those in power held to the same standards as everyone else. The satisfaction comes from seeing a high-status individual face consequences for their behavior. Let's also consider the entertainment value. Celebrity scandals are, for all intents and purposes, real-life dramas. They have heroes, villains, plot twists, and high stakes. They are a form of social gossip that has been supercharged by the internet. Humans have been gossiping for millennia. It's a way we bond, share information, and enforce social norms. Talking about a celebrity scandal is a safe way to explore complex moral issues like infidelity, addiction, or betrayal without it being personal. It's a shared cultural conversation. We can all weigh in, take sides, and feel like we're part of a larger community event. And the media absolutely knows this. They understand that stories of celebrity failure are guaranteed to get clicks, views, and shares. Negative news is often more engaging than positive news, and a celebrity downfall is the ultimate form of negative news. The headlines are sensational, the details are juicy, and the public appetite is insatiable. This creates a feedback loop. We crave the drama, the media provides it, and the cycle continues. So, what does this all say about us? Does it make us bad people for feeling a little bit of pleasure when a celebrity fails? Not necessarily. It mostly just makes us human. Our fascination with their downfall is a complex cocktail of envy, a desire for justice, a need for entertainment, and a way of making sense of our own lives. It's a reflection of our own insecurities and our society's complicated relationship with fame, success, and status. When we see a celebrity fall, it's a powerful reminder that the perfect, curated lives we see on our screens are just an illusion. It reminds us that everyone, no matter how famous or wealthy, is still a human being, capable of making mistakes and feeling pain. And perhaps that's the most comforting thought of all. It allows us to feel a little bit better about our own perfectly imperfect lives. Next time you find yourself unable to look away from a celebrity scandal, just take a second to ask yourself why. What is it about this story that's so compelling? The answer might tell you more about yourself than it does about them. Our reaction to failures is a mirror, reflecting our own values, anxieties, and desires. It's a fascinating, uncomfortable, and deeply human part of who we are. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this interesting, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into psychology and culture. What celebrity downfall fascinated you the most? Let me know in the comments below. See you next time.